Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be checking out this Invincible TRACY McGrady. And realistically, this card has one flaw, and yet I still think he's probably the second best shooting guard in the game behind KD, and I'm going to explain why I think that here in this video. He looks unbelievably great, and I mean, he's just going to be a better version of the 100 overall that we already had that was already one of the best shooting guards in my team. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it, and let's see what this team at card can do. Shout out to my guy Carl for letting me use his account to record this video. Really appreciate that a lot. And yeah, without further ado, T-Mac is 6'8" at shooting guard with a 7'2" wingspan. So first of all, he's got elite size. Second of all, of course, as every Invincible does, he's got every single stat on 99. He's got 12 base legends. This one's got 18: Posterizer, Deadeye, Limitless, Handles for Days, Unpluckable, Challenger, Octopus, Glove, Set Shot Specialist, Shifty Shooter, Ankle Assassin, Lightning Launch, On-Ball Menace. I believe On-Ball Menace was added. A couple of those other legends as well were added to the card. He's only got Challenger and Glove as defensive legends as a base card, but I mean, he's got every single badge on at least Hall of Fame, 12 legend badges as a base card. The card is going to be absolutely cracked. I think we all are aware of that. The one thing that I think he really does noticeably better than his pink or than his 100 overall did is the fact that he now has a behind the back to go with. So he already had Francis escape, he already had Francis dribble style, he already had Kemba escape. Now he's got Trey behind the back as well, which is a very big deal. I think that's a huge upgrade. He's got the Garland dribble style. And most importantly, in all honesty, is the jumper. The jumper was already incredible on the 100 overall. Honestly, I haven't used his 100 overall that much as of late, and so I think I kind of have forgotten how good that jump shot is. I mean, T-Mac base Oscar upper is just absolutely nasty. And he now is going to be moving even better because he now has, of course, that behind the back as well, not just the size up and the escape to work with in the half court. You combine all those SIGs with that Darius Garland dribble style with the release this good, and you have yourself one of the best shot creators in the game. The only problem is that he's got step fade, which going to the left is kind of weird. You get a couple of different animations. You get like a falling away fade like this, which is a little bit odd, and then you get another different fade animation sometimes as well, which is that fade right there. It's like a quicker fade. I don't know why that's the case. And then going right, I mean, it's okay. It's not the best fade in the game by any means, but it's also not the worst. It's a little weird though, and it's a little unique. It also feels like it gets different animations at times. So I don't know. I don't love step fade, but with a jumper this good, you don't really need to fade that much regardless. That's the nice part about it, is you can just kind of just peek and set your feet and shoot over people. Of course, I mess up the peak right there, but you can just get your feet set right there, like off a quick stop, and shoot the ball the vast majority of the time with a jumper as smooth as his is. And as a slasher, he's absolutely insane. Again, he can still fade. It's just not as good as the other cards, and he's got all the movement in the world. He's got all the size, and he's got one of the best jump shots in the game. So let's hop into a game. Let's see what TRACY McGrady can do. Alrighty, hopping into a game. Let's see what TRACY McGrady can do. Our opponent's got 100 overall, Cade, Invincible, Paul George, wide open 3 for T-Mac, first possession, Green Bean. He's got Bob Pettit, Tim Duncan, Bull, Tim Duncan, and Jason Tatum on his squad. So not the best squad I've ever seen by any means. Not a horrific team, but also not best of the best at this point. Step of the contest, the mid-range. That is not an easy shot to hit with Cade Cunningham with the animation he's got there. And T-Mac immediately catch and shoot in his face. I low-key felt like I could green that because, again, this is one of the better jumpers in the game. It's tough to contest. It doesn't get a lot of load-ups, and it is just really smooth, really quick, really easy. So like that shot right there, shooting that in Paul George or Tatum space or whoever that was, felt like a makeable shot, to be totally honest. Downhill drive here. I'm trying to get a stick dunk on him. I wanted a contact dunk opportunity. They didn't give me the opportunity at it. My bad. Probably not. It was a bad take, to be totally honest. I am fully aware of that. That was a questionable shot selection. Couple of shots in a row here, honestly, that have been kind of questionable shot selections. Nice crossover here. Did he have a good crossover on his 100 overall? I don't even remember now. And I'm not gonna lie, I was wide open there for a while. But you know what? He jumped past me. We got wide open again, and we knocked it down that time. So there you go. Good shot. 6 points so far for TRACY McGrady. Jumper is looking absolutely spectacular. It's weird because Oscar upper is so odd with Patty Mills base. It's like very hard to green with Patty Mills base. And then you put it on TRACY McGrady base and it's the best upper in the game. And I don't understand that. That's not a bad slow fade at all. His slow fade animations are a little weird because he doesn't have Pro 2. So I don't know. I don't hate that animation by any means, even though he was unable to knock it down. I don't feel like that was a bad shot. I feel like that was a pretty decent makeable opportunity right there. So that's a steal. Dikembe, beautiful Dikembe. Let's run the floor. Swing it to the opposite corner. Hopefully Paul George doesn't steal it, and we're going to green his face. No, we're not. I suck. And we don't get the board either. Damn it. All right. It is what it is. I'm a little late contesting. That's probably green. There you go. Knocked down. All right. Good shot. Well, I mean, I'm not having a super efficient start to the game, but I haven't even really gotten into actual shot creation stuff with T-Mac yet, to be totally honest. He has bailout, shouldn't really be struggling that much. I don't know if I'm gonna get credit for an assist on that. In fact, I think I'm probably not. Oh, I did, cool. Because the defender didn't touch the ball at all, so I guess I shot it quick enough to where I still got the assist. That will work. We'll take it, a little stat pad right there, beautiful stuff. Try to stay in front of Tatum as best we can. That is a horrific pass. I truly don't even know what he's thinking, to be honest, with that pass. And I get the worst. What is that pass animation? I don't even know, whatever. It is what it is, it's fine. Let's just make him beat me with Paul George, honestly. T-Mac's a really good defensive card now. Let's hope. Let's play some D. Good D, T-Mac. Yep, good D. I mean, again, he can be a primary scorer offensively, but he can also be a primary defender defensively. That's what almost all these Invincibles can be, and to be fair, but T-Mac is certainly not the exception to that rule. He is extremely elite defensively, as we can see, and let's get him right back in this pick and roll here. Boom, drive. I don't know. It's not really what I was looking for, but 2 points is 2 points. Get to use that athleticism and that size on the interior as he gets a standing up to go. And we've got ourselves a 10-5 lead. So not a bad start to the game at all. Go under. Good. Stay under again. And he might quit. I'm not going to lie. He might already be up out of here. We'll see. I would not be surprised. Well, I guess he isn't up out of here yet. I mean, look, T-Mac's great, clearly. I haven't even started really dribbling with him yet, to be totally honest. I'm kind of just shooting the ball. The jumper is clearly high level. The movement is, we already know, we saw in freestyle, absolutely high level. The dunk animations, T-Mac, they're always spectacular. He feels really big. He feels really lanky. He's very good, very athletic. His dunk animations are going to be nasty. Like, he's got a wingspan that's 6 inches longer than his height. He is one of those guys who's always going to be good in my team. That's just how it's going to be. Hopefully this guy comes back, though. We can get a little bit more gameplay. He is back, and T-Mac is playing D. Good defense, contest. Yup. Oh, late jump. Low-key kind of jumped late. That might not have been as contested as I would have liked it to be. Pull up again. This time, T-Mac grades the slow fade. Another knockdown 3-ball for TRACY McGrady. He's at 11 points and 1 assist already, and he is absolutely doing it on the offensive end of the court to start this game off. Love to see it. Go under. Play the slip. Beautiful. This dude just trying to debook dribble style and drive the ball, and it's not working. There's nothing open there. Like this, it's not going to work. Good defense. Play. Nice step back. Kind of got stuck between T-Mac and MJ, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. All right. Let's push the floor here one more time. 8 seconds left in the quarter. Size up. Francis. Peek it. Shot. Dog. Can I just green, bro? I want to get one more off the dribble 3-ball. I want to get one like kill with his SIGs into a 3-ball and knock it down or something along those lines. But once we do that, I think I'm ready to call it a video because I see what this card is. I'll be honest. Look, the jumper is just faster than Rudy Gay's is. That's probably the main reason I would take him over Rudy. I think there are some people who would take Dr. J over Rudy too. I think me personally, just looking at T-Mac's player build, his length, knowing what his dunk animations are like and knowing what his release is like, you're probably looking at the second best shooting guard in the game. I think you could make an argument for Rudy. I think you could make an argument for Dr. J. But to me, I think the leading argument is probably for TRACY McGrady. Just my opinion. And there you go. That is my thoughts. You don't have to agree with me, but that's what I pretty much think about this drop. Make sure I can put the starters back in here for one more possession or a couple more possessions. I think he's got auto subs on, but I just want to get 1 or 2 more highlights with T-Mac. And once I get those, I'm happy to call the gameplay right here because I've seen everything I need to see out of this card. Oh my goodness. Yao Ming with a heck of a steal. Over to T-Mac, catch and shoot. TRACY McGrady, another green bean. He's just, you cannot leave him at all. He is going to make you pay every single time if you leave this card. His jumper is so smooth off the catch. It's really clean. It also doesn't get a lot of load ups, which it's another thing about like Patty Mills based Oscar upper is that for whatever reason gets a lot of uppers, a lot of load ups. This jump shot gets like no load ups. And that's another huge plus, I think, for TRACY is that he doesn't get any of those load up animations, or not many of them anyway. I'm sure if he's tired, he probably will, but he hasn't gotten one yet. And we've been asking him to do a lot in this game, to be totally honest. So, oh my gosh. Okay, there you go. That's the kill I was looking for. That's the game right there. 17 points, 1 assist, 6 for 11, 5 and 9 from 3. I have seen what I need to see. TRACY McGrady is the second best shooting guard in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.